Hello, today we'll be installing the Kel-Tec number 230A Sling Accessory Kit on the Kel-Tec Sub-2000 rifle. I've got the Sub-2000, I've got the accessory kit, which arrives from Kel-Tec in a package like this. It contains all the pieces you need, an instructions sheet, which is a little vague, hence the purpose of this video, and a parts list. The kit includes one nylon belt, two locking buckles, one sling swivel spacer, which is nothing more than a flanged bushing, a beveled washer, a sling swivel, one number 8 flat washer, and a number 8 32 by 1 inch long attachment screw. So again, I've got the Sub-2000, I've got the kit, and we're ready to go. First, we're going to attach the sling swivel. But of course we need to make sure the rifle is fully unloaded, no magazine, and the chamber is empty. So according to Keltec, the sling swivel needs to be attached on the left side of the rifle. If you attach it on the right side, or on the ejection port side, it can interfere with the safe operation of the rifle. So make sure you install it on the left side of the rifle, opposite the ejection port. Okay, first we need to start by removing the screw for the rear sight hinge on the left side of the rifle again. Take this screw off, and there's a flat washer underneath the head of the screw. That needs to remain intact. Take our number 8 attachment screw, slide the flat washer over it. We'll drop it into the counterbore hole of the sling swivel. Has a counterbore hole on one side and a flat mounting surface on the other side. So the screw drops into the counterbore hole. Next we'll attach the beveled washer, which has two sides. There's a concave side and a convex side, or a raised side. In this assembly, the raised side, or the convex side, goes over the screw and against the flat mounting surface of this swivel, the sling swivel. And we'll take the flange bushing, push it over the screw, through the beveled washer, and into the hole of the sling swivel. We'll take this entire assembly, drop it into over the screw hole for the rear sight hinge, and we'll thread it in a little bit. Take the screwdriver and snug it up. We don't want to over tighten, just get it snug, and the swivel should swing freely. Okay, next we'll be installing the sling strap to the buttstock end of the rifle. First, lay the rifle out in front of you so that the grip is facing your body and the buttstock is to your right. Now these procedures are designed for a right-handed shooter to place the backside of the buckle against the shooter's body. If you shoot left-handed, follow the same procedures you're about to see, but flip the rifle over so the grip is facing you and the buttstock is to your left. The strap is designed to go through the slot in the buttstock of the rifle. And we start by grabbing one of the buckles, which has two sides. There's a raised or finished side of the buckle, and there's a flat or back side of the buckle. The flat or back side of the buckle will be considered the back side of the belt in the assembly. So we'll take one of our buckles, we'll take one of the cut straps, and we'll start by feeding it through the flat or back side of the buckle. Insert it through one of the slots, loop the belt back around, and push it back through the other slot. So when you pull the belt tight, you'll see now we have the back side of the belt, which lines up with the flat side of the buckle, and we have the front side of the belt, which lines up with the raised or finished side of the buckle. So for this demonstration, we'll be working with the back side of the buckle. So first we're going to feed the buckle 1.5 to 2 feet up the belt. We'll find the back of the buckle, and we'll follow that down the strap to the cut end, and we'll feed the cut end of the strap through the slot from underneath the rifle, coming up through the hole, or the slot, and we're going to feed it through like so. Bring the buckle dip back down towards you, and we're going to make a loop with the strap through the buckle by feeding the long end back through the buckle. So make a nice big loop. It's easier to work with the big loop. Again, we're working at the back side of the buckle assembly, taking the cut end of the strap, following up the back side of the belt, and we're going to feed it through the first slot in the buckle. Going to pull it through and make a loop with the cut end of the strap and feed it back through the buckle to the other slot. Pull the strap through so you have about 1 full inch of engagement through the slot in the buckle. I know it's hard to see. And then tighten up the strap. So when you're done, you should have the assembly like such. The back side of the buckle feeds through the back side of the belt, feeds through the buckle. You should have about couple inches of exposed flap. This is the inside belt. This never changes in relationship to the buckle. When you adjust the buckle or the strap for length, you only work with the outside belt, pushing it through the buckle and adjusting it one way or the other. The inside strap always remains constant to the buckle. Next, we follow the same procedure for installing the strap through the sling swivel. First, I've adjusted this buckle so it's closer to the stock. And we're going to start by finding the back side of the buckle, back side of the belt. We'll follow the belt all the way to the end, to the cut end. We're going to grab our buckle. We're going to insert the buckle starting through the back side of the buckle. Insert it through, loop it back around, come back through the other slot, and we'll just do a quick double check. So working with the back side of the belt, we're going to follow it over and make sure that we match the back side of the other end. So now that we know it's correct, bring this back over, working with the back side of the belt again. Come up through from the back side or underside of the sling swivel through the slot. We're going to feed this up, make a loop, big loop through the buckle. We're going to take the cut end of the belt, follow it up the back side, and through the slot. Loop the cut end back around, back through the other slot, pull it through an inch or so, and then go ahead and tighten up the buckle. So there we have it, attached to the sling end, back side of the buckle. Follow it around to the back side of the other buckle, and installation is complete. So you can follow this procedure to mount any strap to this Kel-Tec Sub-2000. The price of the kit is worth it for the sling swivel alone. Once you have this sling swivel, you can mount any strap assembly to this rifle. There you have it.